Okay, so in this video I'm going to show you how to remove scratches from stainless steel panels such as this, just with household items, J-cloth, dish sponge and microfiber. You'll need some sort of vegetable oil, linseed oil, some sort of oil like that, in order to lubricate the sponge whilst you're rebrushing your stainless steel. So first of all, I am going to lubricate the panel using some of the oil with the J-cloth. Just making sure that there's plenty on there. You don't want loads obviously, but you know, a good covering to prevent adding any additional scratches that you don't want. It's very important when doing this always to work within the grain, the way you want the scratches to be, because when you're rebrushing stainless steel such as this, you're essentially adding scratches just in the desirable direction. Currently these scratches that we have are not in the correct direction, so we need to remove material down to the point where I can have these scratches disappear. Obviously this is quite a long, laborious process. I'm not going to show you me doing this for all the time I did it, but I'm just doing it for at least 30 minutes to get to this stage. Okay, so this is the finish I've achieved after quite a lot of polishing and cleaning. You can just about still see it at certain lights, but as you can see, a big improvement so far. I think a little bit more time on it and this might be perfect. So generally, if you've got deep scratches, you can use one of these abrasive pads, sanding pads. They work quite well. Then you can move on to the dishwasher sponge, which is good for brushing it. And then J-cloth to wipe it off. Even the tea towel kind of acts like sandpaper. And then finally, obviously this, just to clean and polish off the remaining. In that foam sanding pad first, I managed to transform this nasty scratch into this almost barely perceivable one. It certainly takes your eye off it. You can hardly see it. It's there. You're probably wondering what the microfiber's for, and that is basically to polish afterwards to try and get a uniform finish. The finish on these is a bit like the Pentas, very similar, kind of like brushed stainless steel, but a fairly polished brushed stainless steel rather than quite a coarse one like on earlier Bang Olufsen. It's a much thinner metal, it dents very easily, scratches very easily. That's getting very close. There's the slightest of marks still, but it is getting very close to being pretty good, really. And I should also mention, if you are polishing these, be fairly careful of the label. So I believe it's etched and it will just polish off. Comparing the one on the right, which is the one I've just repaired, to the original finish on the left, they look pretty similar, I'd say. Not a bad job. Hope this helps someone. Please like and subscribe.